Alright, after finally 3 years, it's done. We have a title for The Legend of Zelda, the sequel, Breath of the Wild. It is Tears of the Kingdom, and it confuses me, honestly. Like, I remember that they said that if they would reveal the name in the past year, like a year ago or something, that it would spoil too much, but now it's fine, 8 months before like the actual release. So I don't know. But it seems like Tears has been a theme, I guess, in some Zelda games, like Skyward Sword, for example, where you gotta collect tears, or the moon in Majora's Mask. Now that one's a little bit of a stretch, but like the Sheikah High in Breath of the Wild, also has a tear technically. It's not something you see in the other Zelda games when you see the Sheikah symbol. But yeah, um, so hopefully Tears of the Kingdom is actually tears, like as in I'm crying tears, and not like tears as in the world's getting ripped apart, because we saw in that trailer a little bit more than the other ones that the world, like the overworld, is destroyed. There's a lot, like not everything is destroyed, but there's a lot, especially around Castle, that is just, it's gone. Like I was trying to find Karachuki. I wanted a shrine next to Castle, and I couldn't find it. I couldn't find the freaking place because everything's collapsed around. But I'm not here to like speculate on a lot of things here, by the way. I just want to drop some thoughts on this video, like I guess my first impression, and maybe, you know, well, maybe there's gonna be a little bit of speculations, but hey, it is what it is. So first of all, the freaking logo. I was trying to compare it to you know, Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild logo, and it's, you know, it's spotless. It's the same. Every letter, all the chips in the letter are pretty much all the same. It looks a little bit less chipped, however. I feel like it's just, you know, the colors, because it's all black around, and I don't know, it seems a little bit brighter, and you know, the color is also not, you know, I think it's cream or whatever, and this is, you know, a little bit more pale. But like Tears of the Kingdom is written the exact same way as Breath of the Wild. Like you have the first word of the and the, it's literally like the same. Kingdom and Tears are not, you know, Breath and Wild. Obviously, like the spacing is a little bit more off. Like you can tell here it's like under the D, and here it's under the L, almost on the D, but you get what I mean. Anyway, it's basically the same. And I thought it was nice. Another thing about this, by the way, is I guess first of all the sword. I completely forgot before rewatching this trailer that the sword is basically broken. We've seen it in the other trailers. Um, but yeah, so it's a nice touch, the logo, because even like the sword is, you know, a big part of this. It looks, you know, damaged here, but here it's still like, it's not just the master sword anymore. Like it's a little bit more. So yeah, that's one thing I thought. The other one is the two dragon. I guess looks like, oh, it doesn't look like they're biting off each other's tail, but it almost feels like it's, you know, it's a circle. And I know someone pointed yin and yang in the Breath of the Wild speedrunning Discord. I forgot who they are, but for me it feels like it's a circle, and maybe it means like the story is repeating itself. As in, like, maybe the very first war, like the one before Age of Calamity, was, you know, like 1,000 years ago or something. You know, it's basically the same thing that is happening here now. Because there's gonna be a little bit of stuff conflicting in this trailer and what I will, like, say and think. But it seems like either part of this game will happen in the past. Oh, a lot of things that happened in the past are now also happening, which, you know, would fit with the thing, like stories repeating itself, which, you know, in a way would be an amazing concept, but also will create a lot of timeline loop, I guess. And maybe the next installment won't even be part of this timeline. Like Breath of the Wild could be its own freaking timeline, I wouldn't care. But it would be nice if it's somewhat, if it's connected in some ways to the other games from the same, you know, from the series. But anyway, let's go back to the first trailer. Let's go back to this. because we have a lot to talk about at the beginning. Because I feel like most of the trailer is basically like those gravings, those graved on the wall. First thing, this dude, I had no idea who it was when I was the first time I watched it. It was on my phone. I was at work because I was at what 10 a.m. EDT. I was at work on a Tuesday. But yeah, my first thought was this dude looks like the dragon here, but not at all. It doesn't look like remotely similar. However, if you look closely at the address here and whatever's in the back, it's really close to what we see here. That thing is also doing something with I think is Zelda's Anne. Where is she? Where is she? There you go. No, that's not Zelda. Yeah, her. I believe this is either Zelda or Helia. It could be both, honestly. It could be both. But yeah. This is basically, I think this is the same character. That's one thing I've noticed. It seems like this is the same character. And we're gonna come back for those things here up there. But yeah, that was pretty much it from the first few seconds. And now this is the part that confuses me a little bit, because if those are like graved, you know, gravings on a wall, those bokoblins with horns and dicks, well, those are moblins, but yeah, those bokoblins with horns and dicks too, definitely look like the ones we saw in this trailer, by the way, here. And this is what I'm a little bit confused about, because if, let's say, those are like, you know, what did basically like the legend of the one that happened like 1,000 years ago, how is our now Link, because I'm gonna assume this is, you know, Link from Breath of the Wild, simply because he's still wearing the shirt that Zelda made to him, for him. English, please. It either means Link is in the past somehow, or bokoblins evolved again into having horns, or also, I guess this is something I'm just now thinking, by the way, but what if, depending on how strong Ganondorf, or even maybe Demise in this game, who knows who's the real villain now at this point, because they haven't shown anything except like this guy, really. And my other speculation is like Aster's coming back from, you know, the bad guy in Age of Calamity. But yeah, depending on how powerful the guy is, maybe moblins, bokoblins, Lynels, and, you know, whatever else exists in Hyrule that can actually, you know, will kill you, grow stronger. How about that? Because we can clearly see in this trailer too. Where is it? Widget. No. Yes, here. Malice is just spewing out of castle, like quite literally. Oh jeez, that's less than 5 seconds. Also, it's spewing out of Death Mountain, and this is making me think that it's, you know, it's probably like coming out from somewhere else in Hyrule. So who knows? Who knows what's going on? And another thing is, those, you know, moblins and bokoblins are walking in what looks like malice too. So maybe the power level of the villain gives them more power. Does that make sense? I feel like it does. It has to like tell the story of the past, but it conflicts me a little bit with that if, you know, it is not what's happening. But again, maybe it's just the story repeating itself, so who knows. So next one here. Okay, so one thing I've noticed is there's engravings here too, and those will show up, like they will be a little bit more clear what they look like in another slide. I think the one with like Zelda / Ilia, but yeah. So around that being, by the way, this looks like the falcon at the end. What is it, like this one? It kind of looks like that a little bit, but I'm not sure. Anyway, so there's 7 tiers, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 up there. 7 is a odd number, honestly. When you think about it, let's say Ocarina of Time as a 3 child dungeon and then 5 adult dungeons, so there's 8. And what else? I guess Wind Waker has like what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 dungeon if you count Forsaken Fortress, 6 if you count Tower of Gods. I guess Tower of Gods is a dungeon, but you know, that's 6, and then 7 for. Wait, no, hold on. 7 might actually be a good number. Jesus Christ. Let me think. Twilight Princess, Forest, Fire, Water. What else? Snow Peak. Gyarados. I'm missing one. I'm missing one. Shit, dude, I'm missing one. Scene in the Sky. That's 6, and I guess Zen Temple. Gee, okay, no, okay, 7 might actually be a good number. Ocarina of Time is the other one there. No, but 8-7 seems to be what's usually the number for real. There's a few exceptions like Majora's Mask, obviously. I think the top-down ones like Spirit Tracks and Phantom Glass also only has 4 each, so who knows? Who knows what's good? Was that it here? I think that was it, honestly. I'm not sure, by the way, but this looks we can clearly see hands, so that has to be an address, and you know, just this guys, I guess. I don't know, because at first I thought it was maybe an animal or something, or like, you know, not an alien or an ambiped, but no, it definitely looks like a little bit more human-like, for sure. But yeah, 70 years. And here, I thought it was the most obvious thing. But it seems like, by the way, there's like malice here, I think, if this is what it is. But yeah, this looks a lot like this thing. And that would make sense that this is malice too down there, because Maling is also like coming out from this place. But we don't see an hand, however. We don't. And also this shape there. It doesn't show much, honestly. It might be nothing, but I feel like this is something intentionally left out. And then we have Ilya. Those are the engravings I was talking about. You can see them clearly. I spent a little bit of time after the trailer trying to compare those engravings to Gyarados, aliens, and like mini variation of aliens, and I couldn't match anything. So if someone has an idea of what's going on, that would be swell. You know, just let me know in the comment below. Do a comment. There you go. But yeah, there's not a lot to talk about after that. Like, obviously, you see the door, the 2 dragons, there's a little bit more of engravings there. I'm sure it's, you know, it's important to some extent. Also, it seems like that this was an eye, so it might be Sheikah related, and Zonai. Maybe the Zonais are just the Sheikah, but from the past. I like the design of the shield. The running animation looks the same. Length looks the same, by the way. One thing about this that people are quick to point out is those green things. Hold on, let me those green things here. A lot of people thought those are vials, I guess. You know, collecting the tears. Though there's eight spaces for technically on this pouch. Like if you look closely, there's 4 on this side and 4 on the other one. So I'm not sure. Maybe they're chargers for something, like a power that Link has in this game. Maybe. But yeah, I am just so unsure about a lot of things. The end looks, you know, the same. It's black. I think we've seen that before. Another thing about this shot too is the 2 heads on this side, also the dragon's heads. I thought it was like fish heads or something, but yeah, I'm just unsure about that now. Also, we're clearly like in the sky in this shot, and this really looks like some sort of temple, but not like a dungeon, not somewhere that, you know, there's a quest. I mean, there might be a side quest, there might be a, you know, a main quest there, but not, you know, a place with a boss, basically. And there's also a very small structure here, but I can't really make it out. It seems like there's bridges too. Like here, here. Well, that might not be a bridge, but it seems like there's some curve. It might just be a shadow, but yeah. That animation looks amazing. Looks a little bit stiff when you know, put back his hand next to him, but whatever. Okay. So this one, I heard a lot of things about it, but what I believe this is, okay? Because I'll play the clip first. Okay. So notice how there's, you know, it matches the shape of the rock, basically all of those. Now if we put this trailer, by the way, if we put this one, and we see at this clip, it is the same power that reverse back time. So I believe by the way, that this power that reverse back time is not just like, it won't just be objects that are coming at us. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be something that you can use on overworld objects, and therefore you will need to like mess around with it, and some like, you know, those boulders will actually bring you upward. Maybe it's gonna clear some path, maybe, you know, it's gonna fix things. It's gonna do something. It's gonna, like, something happen and you're just gonna reverse the effect of whatever happened, or at least for one particular object. Because right now, especially in this shot, by the way, it's a little bit hard to see, but there's this, well, it's not hard to see, clearly something going on in the background. One thing, however, Jesus, not you. One thing, it looks like there's something in the storm, and this looks like a map, but also the lightning's coming out from that shape. I don't know if it's intentional, maybe it's coming out from like a cloud, but it definitely looks like there might be a dungeon. And by the way, this dungeon, oh yeah, I guess this real quick, Link has a different outfit, and you know, this is why some people think that there might be two Link in this game. Maybe a Link from the past, or Link from the future, are connected in some ways because of the end, maybe. But yeah, the axe is clearly new, and I haven't seen this one, and I really like the design. It looks a lot more rough though, so it might be, you know, Link from the past. In this shot, you see Hyrule is just destroyed, by the way. It is gone. Like, Zalta was supposed to be there, and Karachuki is somewhere here. Castleton seems to be around still, that's cool. But yeah, there's a bunch of floating island. Like I said, the fucking Malice coming out of Death Mountain. We see Castle too. Another thing I see, except like the freaking Falcon, by the way, showing up, that I have no clue what it's gonna be used for, except gliding around, I guess. Which, by the way, it's kind of it's interesting, because I remember they did say that they really like Flying Machine in Breath of the Wild, so maybe that's, you know, that's literally a flying machine. That would be funny, but yeah. We don't see the shrine here. It's the Blood Moon Shrine supposed to be there, I believe. I think there's a Bokoblin Moblin camp here too that is kind of missing. Another thing I've seen, the stable's still there, which is cool. There's also like the greenish thing. My headphones just died, that's cool. Anyway, there's a greenish thing here, that is new. It might actually warp you upwards, but it looks like some sort of beacon, so we'll see. But yeah, bridge still here, the windmills are around. This looks like something. I think I saw someone said it's Ganondorf, like, you know, the shape that was where is it? Like this shape, but it looks maybe more like Zelda-like. I think maybe the other one near Castle. Dude. Yeah, there's another one here, so there's probably multiple multiple around Hyrule, multiple engravings like that, or lights. I don't know. I can only assume what they are right now. But yeah, that was pretty much the entire trailer. We didn't have a lot, but we sure did get, you know, a lot of stuff to speculate about. Oh, I never came back for this, but it seems like there might be an 8 tier. I don't know. It's kind of weird. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what to think of that. It seems like Zelda or Ilya is making a pact maybe with this person, this character, and for that they you know, getting tiers, or like they exchanging tiers or something. And I don't know. I know. I'll put some thought into it. Maybe I'll make another video. When I'll think of something good. You know, I'll clickbait the shit out of that. But knowing my YouTube channel size, I'll probably drown somewhere. And the algorithm, it's fine. I'm used to it at this point. But yeah. Not a lot to talk about, honestly. Other than that, I think one thing I might have missed. Hold on, where is it? Where is it? Yeah, it's that tier right there. Some people pointed it out earlier. Maybe this is what it's referring to. Anyway, it's gonna be interesting. I'll put some thought into it. I'll think a lot about it for sure. And I'll keep you guys updated if anything else comes to my mind. Any theory, suggestion, or anything. Anyway, I am done doxing myself because you guys can clearly see everything that is open on my tab. Anyway, hi. Thank you all for watching this video. If you know, you know, if you like this kind of stuff, make sure to drop a like. If you have anything you wanna maybe hear my thoughts about that I maybe have skipped over, forgot or something, just let me know in the comments below. Oh, anything else, criticism, whatever, bro. But yeah, I appreciate you all. You take care, and I'll see you in the next time. Peace.